Or are we already live? I think we're already live. To go live. Or oh, I love that. I love that we're live. Okay. Let's double check on LinkedIn, see if it's actually live here. We're going to be vibe coding a new idea that I have. And we are not live. Let's see if we're live here. Are we live? Let me know if you're watching this. Let me know if you're watching this. Let's check on Facebook. Sometimes it takes a while. Let's check on Facebook. Oh, yeah. It looks like we're live on Facebook. Yeah, this little round thing is live here. And I'm also going to swap from here to public so everyone can see that. Okay, good. Fantastic. Let's go to Twitter. See if Twitter is live right now. Are we live on Twitter? Oh, look at that. Boost visibility. Let's see what this looks like. Looks like we're live on Twitter as well. We're live on X. It's called X, dude. It's not Twitter. It's X. Okay, good. And let's check YouTube. Okay, it looks like we are live on YouTube. Looks like we're live on Twitter as well. Okay, good. So we're live on Twitter, live on YouTube. I don't know why we're not live on LinkedIn. That's annoying. Maybe I have to reconnect it. Oh, there we go. We are live. We are live. We're going to do some vibe coding. And I'm going to copy this LinkedIn URL right over here. We're going to go here. And sure, after church, I have a window from 12 to... I'm saying perfect. By the way, I'm live now. Talk soon. Okay, let's just see. Hope to find you well. This guy shared his phone number with me. All right, let's just check to see. Oh, look at that. I'm going to show how I create a cartoon prompt generator. Enjoy. Using vibe coding. Doing vibe coding. Using vibe coding. Okay, so I'm just promoting this live right now. As I'm live, I'm promoting the live. And the way that I'm doing that is I'm just dropping this live into here. By the way, I'm live right now. I'm going to drop it into a couple of these chats so people get notified. Okay, I'm also going to go into school. School.com/EveryAI. Vibe coding live. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to do how I use EveryAI. I'm just going to do that. Plus LinkedIn training. All right, so we're going to give you a LinkedIn tip as well. May as well. And I'm going to put a GIF here. Vibe. All right, here we go. All right, so I just posted that there. Mention me in a comment. All right, so let's start rocking and rolling right now. This is our community. This is our EveryAI community. So let me just first give you a little intro. EveryAI is a sales assistant to enhance your online presence to help you be more successful. So if I log in here and I want to write a post, I can easily write a post by clicking on the post writer. And then I select my goal for the post. So maybe provide value, my tone for the post, informative, and then my persona. And then I can click this microphone over here and say something like, I am going to share a prompt generator that will help you be able to tell a story using a cartoon format so that you can use the new artificial intelligence image generator to create any cartoon you want for your business and tell a story. This can be used for advertising, or it can be used for social media posts, or it could even be used for presentations. Okay, so I can hit generate. And let's just see what it does. All right, look at this. Are you looking for a creative way to tell a business story? The rise of artificial intelligence can now generate engaging cartoon narratives to capture the attention. Imagine a prompt generator. Research, identify your message. Use a prompt generator. Create your cartoon. Okay, good. So I'm going to press copy. And now I'm going to go grab my cartoon from Facebook. I already made my cartoon. So I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to grab the cartoon that I already made and shared it. You see that? And I'm going to right click on the cartoon, hit save image as. I'm going to say cartoon. And then I'm going to go to LinkedIn. I'm going to go to LinkedIn. I'm going to paste the text that I got from EviAI. You see that? Now I'm going to put the cartoon in. And then I'm going to change this. If you found a nice typo, please like this post. How do you currently use visuals? Also, let me know if you want to see me create a prompt generator tool using vibe coding and then host it for my clients to use. Okay, let me know if you want to see a prompt generator tool using vibe coding and then host it for my clients to use. I went live and shared how this is done. Just comment the word vibe coding and I'll share it with you. Okay. I'm going to press post. And I just posted this post on LinkedIn. All right, so how are we going to build this out? So first of all, I just showed you how to use EviAI to write a post. I got the image, and now I posted very quickly. You see how quickly I posted. So now let's get into vibe coding. I taught you how to post on LinkedIn. Now let's get into vibe coding. How do we do vibe coding? So let's try this out. So step number one, the first thing you want to do is you want to come up with your idea. What's your idea? So for example, maybe you want to create a business card. So if you're watching this live, go ahead and scan this business card. Let me scan it myself and see where it takes me to. I'm going to scan this myself and just see what it takes me to. Let's just see. Okay, I just scanned it. The scan works, and it takes me to my business card. Look at that. That's really cool. And if I click on this, it allows me to save my contact information. Oh my God, all my contact information is saved. My LinkedIn, my WhatsApp, my business card. Just with a click of a button, people can save me into their contacts. I absolutely love that. That's powerful. Okay, so check this out. I'm actually going to save this. Should I save this post somehow? Okay, well, I want to make a better design of this, and then or maybe I'll add it to my business networking one sheet. I think I should improve my business networking one sheet. Here's my business networking one sheet right now. But I want to improve it to fit into the square design better. So maybe I'm going to take it to the next level and make it fit into this little preview. I don't love the way this preview is. What I want to do is I want to put my QR code to show up in this preview so someone can scan the QR code and get my business card right away. You see that? So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to take my I'm going to figure out how to get my PDF in here to properly do this. Okay. We'll work on that. But for now, shall we promote this real quick? Oh, so how do you promote a post? Well, I'm going to show you how to promote a post. You search the word group. You see this? And then I have a bunch of groups here that I can share. Like, for example, the Scorpio group. Or let's see, I have this pod. just like that. See, so I could just drop that into a bunch of groups. I'm going to drop it into a few groups that I'm part of. And you know what you want to do is you want to be able to share your posts with these little groups that you create for yourself so that people get notified that you posted, because organic reach is majorly down. And in order for you to be able to really get in front of people, you could use these little hacks like telling stories and then just sharing this information here. Do you guys know how to create this type of post? Okay. Let's just put this in here. Just like this. We're going to go for this one here. Okay, so now I just shared it with all these groups. And in all these groups, there are people. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I just shared it in, oh, not 13. I shared it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 groups. We're going to find one more group because we got to do the minion. We got to find a 10th group. That 10 is a minion. So we'll find the 10th group. We'll find the 10th group right here. Joe plus talent advertising. I'm always happy to connect. You guys in advertising should be using these graphics. I'm live now doing a vibe coding session on how to do it. Okay, I'm going to go here. And looks like we got 6 likes on this already. Let's just see who liked it. Looks like Laurie liked it. Jack liked it. A bunch of these people liked it. Okay, good. So I'm going to give myself a like. And then I'm going to give myself a like from EviAI. Just like that. And then I'm going to say, and then I'm going to go to my side panel extension that I have here. And then I'm going to grab some templates that I could use. So here's my AI stripper. This will clean out any AI. I created an AI stripper. I'm going to change to Joe Apfelbaum here. And then I'm going to do my Loom video. I'm going to share a Loom video here. See, so I shared a Loom video and I shared a tool. And here's a vibe coding class I'm going to share. And here is an article about image prompts that I'm going to share. So do you see the way I have all these templates on the right over here? So it's really useful to create templates that you can use. I'm going to share a demo of EviAI. You see that? I could just press the up arrow and it goes into the comments. I'll share a poll. You see, I could share an engagement saver. I'm not going to share that. Let's see. Connect with me on Facebook. Let's see what else I can share. Let's see what's going on. Oh, webinar. I want to share about my webinar, my upcoming live webinar. So I have EviAI promo, AI for LinkedIn community. So we'll just share that. Hang on a second. Let me first share this one thing at a time. One thing at a time, Joe. Let me share my networking book. Let me share my AI for LinkedIn community. What else? Let me share my AI Circle promo. Let's see. Posting party best practices guide. My YouTube channel. my Twitter posts, my webinar replay, and what I actually wanted to show is my upcoming webinar, my upcoming live webinar. Do you see how many comments I just left on my own post with all these resources? Can you guys see that? And I did that with just clicking the up arrow. And by the way, this is all available with EviAI's side panel. So if you want the side panel, let me know that you want it. Okay. Let's get back into the training real quick. Let's just see. I'm going to give myself a little, oh, I'm the only one giving myself this. So what I also sometimes do is I'll go to my recent activity, but I'll go to my recent activity from a different place. Like, for example, I'll go to my recent activity from somebody else's profile. And then what I'll do is I'll like it, and then I'll comment on it from someone else's profile. I want to learn how to create these amazing cartoons. And then I tag myself, and boom. So you see, I just commented on this. Now I'm going to give myself a little heart here. And I'll be like, get into the vibe coding. I want to see how you do it. Okay. All right. So now I see ST commented on this. That's great. And I'm going to say wonderful. I need this business card. Okay. All right. So, and I want to reply to all these people with my business card. So we're going to get into that, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay. Let me get out of this. So I just wanted to show you, you can go to different, you can get access to different profiles, and then you can engage with your own content. All right. So, how are we going to vibe code this? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Claude. Actually, I'm going to go to ChatGPT and look at the conversations that I had. I'm going to refresh this over here just to kind of see Muppet transformation from yesterday. Actually, I think I did it in Claude. So let's go to Claude.ai. Let's go to my recent chats, AI consultant, image generator. Okay. So let me walk you through what I did over here. So I said, make me a framework that people can use for this type of prompt. And then it says, I see you're looking for a framework. So here it is: character definition, scene sequence planning, narrative arc components, emotional progression, text elements, and technical specifications. Here's a prompt template. And then I said, give me 3 example prompts. So it gave me 3 example prompts. You see that? And then once you have this as kind of like your background, then you could move on to think this through. How would you turn this into a prompt generator or multiple choice where people can create the prompt? So it went ahead and thought the process through. So step number 1 is the core interface, form-based, text preview, generate random button, copy to clipboard. And multiple choice options, boom, 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 panel count, boom, boom, and then implementation approach. Okay, so, and then it said hit the Claude Max, then it said it continued, and then it says now I'll create a short introduction of how the generator works. So let's take a look at the introduction, how it works. Choose the character traits, select the setting, pick the story theme, style preferences, and hit generate. Okay, so let's download this as an HTML and just kind of test it out and see if it works. So now we have this. So male, female, non-binary. So we'll do non-binary. Age group, middle-aged, hair, black, style, sporty, freckles. Okay. Restaurant, 1980s. Failure, job experience. We'll do 4-panel. Minimalist, detailed comic, vibrant, high contrast. Okay, and then text elements, speech bubbles, moderate, and then exaggerated emotional intensity. Generate prompt. Okay, your prompt will appear here. Generate prompt. When I press generate prompt, nothing happens. Okay, so I'm going to refresh that. So I have the prompt generator here, but when I press, let me hit generate random. When I hit generate random, it doesn't work. So what do? How do we fix this? Well, we can argue with it back and forth. We definitely can. Or we can give it one that already works and say, well, I have one that already works. So fortunately, I have one that already works. So let's kind of test it out. Let's find the one that already works. Let's go to downloads. Let's look for a markdown export.html, a markdown export, markdown cleaner 2. Let's just open this and do preview markdown, download as text. Okay, so we have this. So we have one that works, right? So we're going to go in here and we're going to say, we're going to create a new chat because we don't want to, we want to basically just say here. Let's go to the downloads. Let's grab this old one here, put it in here. Let's grab the new one that we have here. I created a markdown cleaner that works. You know what? This is a markdown cleaner that works. Irrelevant. I don't want the markdown cleaner that works. I want the prompt generator that works. I want the prompt generator with library that works. So let's find the prompt generator with library, fixed code. Let's see if that's the one. Open. Okay. Oh no, this is the LinkedIn consistency tracker. Did I not create it here? Did I create it on my computer, on my laptop? I think I may have created it on my laptop. Let's see. Prompt generator guide, markdown cleaner. Huh. I definitely have a library. Now, see, this is what happens. I gotta fix this. Social media scraping. Let's see what this is, Mr. Cooper. Fixed code. Okay, this is back 323. So I must have done it on my laptop. So I'm just gonna grab the code from my website, from the website that actually works. So I'll just grab the website that works. I'm going to click on sites. I'm going to go to LinkedIn brainstorming. Then I'm going to go to the library, the image prompt library thing. I'm going to press edit. Then I'll grab the code from here. Then I'll do open editor. Control A, Control C. Okay. And then I'm going to use AI right over here to talk. I'm going to say the following. I created a HTML file to create a cartoon prompt generator, but for some reason, when I hit generate, it doesn't work. I have code for a working prompt generator with tons of other features. Can you just convert the working prompt generator to work like the cartoon prompt generator? So in other words, make it turn my image prompt generator into a cartoon prompt generator, please. And make sure that all the features work like in the one that has the library that I'm adding the code to. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to first paste in the code. Then I'm going to copy what I said over here and paste it in here. And I'm going to hit go, and let's see what it does. I'll help you convert your image prompt generator into cartoon prompt generator using the working functionality from the second file, but the theme and features of the cartoon prompt generator. Let me analyze both files and create a solution. Looking at both files, your cartoon prompt generator has good structure but isn't working. Your paste.txt contains working code from an image prompt generator with a library functionality. I'll create the working prompt generator by adapting the functional code of your prompt image generator into the cartoon prompt style theme. Ooh, okay. We're vibe coding, baby. I'm just so happy right now. I'm so happy that I can build this. Now let's go to Canva and create an image for the cartoon prompt generator. So we're going to go to a different window here. Oh, look at that. We already have it open here. So we're just going to copy this. And instead of markdown counter, I'm going to call this cartoon prompt generator. Okay, and I'm going to say create a prompt, a cartoon prompt for AI to generate a cartoon. All right, let's do that. Create a cartoon prompt for AI to generate a cartoon. I'm going to say cartoon prompt generator. Okay. Now I'm going to click share, download. We're going to just select the first one and hit done and download. And we're going to download this. Okay, now that we have it downloaded, you see it's downloaded. Now we can just close this. Oh, we're going to need this open. So we're just going to put this on the side here for now. Okay, I'm going to say continue here because we hit max length. Continue. I wrote contain. Okay. And then what am I going to do here? I'm going to, duplicate this. So let's duplicate this. So we're going to go back over here. This is the image prompt library. I'm going to clone this funnel step. I'm going to clone it within the funnel. See, I'm just cloning it. So this way I don't have to redo the whole thing. And then I'm going to press the edit button here. I'm going to call it EviAI Pro Cartoon Prompt Generator. Cartoon Prompt Generator plus library. And instead of image, I'm going to say cartoon. Cartoon Prompt Generator plus library. Okay, I'm going to hit update step. Hopefully that'll work. It's saying updating step. That means it's kind of changing it. Okay, let's go back in here. It's almost done. Sometimes I wish these things worked better and faster. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Vibe coders can't be choosers. Let's see what's going on over here. Are people commenting on this, or are these 16 comments just my comments? Let me click on here and click instead of relevant, most recent. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's the one that I left. Okay, so people are liking it, but they're not commenting on it. Okay. All right, let's just see what's going on over here. Are people, okay. Ruben shares the best stuff, Beth says. All right, let's just look at this. Oh, wow. Can you make this into McDonald's ad? OpenAI ad generator, no celebrity filter. Oh, wow. That's funny. Meet Ridge wallets. Oh, man. Photorealistic image of a farmer's market. Make a visual infographic describing why San Francisco is so foggy. Can use OpenAI's native image model to create a monolithic version of anyone. Ooh, that's cute. Okay. That's cute. I like this. Worth saving. I'm going to download it. Already exists. Okay, good. We saved it. Moving on. All right, let's go here and just see what it did. Claude can make mistakes. Of course it can. Version 2, download as HTML. It's still updating this step. Obviously something's wrong. Okay, image prompt generator with library. I'm going to call this, instead of EviAI Pro image generator, I'm going to call this cartoon prompt generator with library, and then change the URL to cartoon. Okay, cartoon. Update step. Let's see if it lets me do it. It might not let me do it. Oh, it let me do it. And I'll do it over here too. Instead of image, I'll change this to cartoon. All right, done. And then I'll delete this fancy stuff here. Okay, now let me open up this HTML just to test it out. I'm going to hit generate random, generate prompt. None of that worked. That did not work, my good friend. That didn't work. Something is wrong here. I'm going to do Control U just to kind of see what's going on. Okay, story script. Generate an initial prompt. Can you give me just a script? Okay. Something is missing. Maybe something's missing in the header. I don't know. Something is definitely missing. It's not working. I'm going to say nothing is working when I hit. It doesn't work when I press. Can you just give me the script tags separately with it working and make sure. Okay. Then give me the header tag with CSS separate, and then give me the HTML separate. And I'll add the tags, the header and the script tag myself because it's too long for you to do, and you are probably screwing it up. Well, thanks. Okay, here's a JavaScript which handles the prompt generation. Let's see if that will work now. Wow. Let's just see what it's doing here. So it's breaking the whole thing down. So many lines of, it's like over 1,000 lines of code. It's crazy. Okay, initializing prompt from local storage. Functions to generate prompts based on form selection. Build character description. Background detail. For standard 4-panel setup. I love that AI is doing all this for me now. Function for randomize all form selections. Save prompt to library. Get prompt to generate one. Create prompt object. Add prompt array. Render prompt library. Sort prompts by creation date. Create card for each prompt. Filter prompts in library. Enter edit mode in the prompt. Ugh. Continue. The script is too long. I might have to make a version that doesn't have the whole library thing because the whole library thing screws it all up. So I might have to do one without the library. I'm trying to get the whole library going, but I might just say make me one without the library. Okay, so now we have the style. So it finished this. Const cancel button. I'm gonna have to kind of like stitch all this together. Annoying that I have to stitch all of it together, but whatever. And then a final HTML. body content. Let's see if it works. It doesn't work. I'm going to put this into here, directly into here, so I don't have to deal with it. And if it works, great. If it doesn't work, great also. Okay, so we did all this. Now we're going to click on edit here. We're hoping that it does work. And if it doesn't work, I'm just going to create one without the, I'm going to upload this file. If it doesn't work, we'll create one that doesn't have the library built into it. I'm going to open up the tracking code. Go here. Grab the CSS. Here's copy the CSS. So the CSS goes in the tracking code section here. That's the CSS, you see? CSS basically just designs what it's going to look like. Then we're going to add the SEO meta. So when somebody shares it, it actually shows the right social image. And then under the content, every cartoon. Okay, I'm going to hit update SEO. Then I'm going to change this code here from whatever, this is the image prompt generator, we're going to use instead the cartoon prompt generator. So we're going to get the HTML from here. So this is the HTML. We're going to paste the Control A, Control V. I pasted the HTML. So this is the entire HTML here. Cartoon prompt, create prompt or inspiration, cartoon prompt generator. Okay, so the HTML is here, and now what we're going to do is we're going to add the script tag here, and hopefully everything will work. So let's go get the script tag. Where's the script tag? So you still have to have some knowledge of being able to just compile this information together. I'm going to delete this extra line on the bottom, line 900 I'm going to delete. Then I'm going to go to the second part of this document and hit copy this. You see const cancel button? I'll paste it in here. And then I have to close the script tag. And then I have to start the script tag on top. So let me go back up to the top of this. And I have to start the script tag and see what happens. Let's see what happened. Oh, here it is. Actually, that closes it. This opens the script tag. Okay, save. So I put the script in there. I put the HTML in there. Let's hit save. Let's hit publish and just see if it works. So just to explain to you, is like I added an image. I added the HTML, I added the header, I added the SEO metadata, and now let's just test it. Okay. It looks like this might work. Let me go to random. Oh, it works, baby. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Oh, this works. Okay, it's not perfect because when you scroll down, this stays and the other thing doesn't stay, but dude, this works. Create a 6-panel thing. Let's turn this, cooking adventure, technology reaction. Let's do a random one. Technology reaction. Let's do 4-panel. Oh, I did 4-panel generate prompt. Okay, 4-panel. Young person with black hair, same character. I'm gonna hit copy to clipboard. Let's go to ChatGPT. Let's go. Let's test this out. Generate image. I'm just going to paste in this and hope for the best. If this works, guys, if this generates an actual cartoon, damn, that was quick. That was actually that was super fast. Now, so, wow, that was actually super fast. That was actually super fast. Oh, so I'm doing this in Ajax Union. That's why I'm not seeing it in the other one. Okay. But let's just see. Yeah, because I'm not even in my Sora. I'm not even in my proper personal. So in the personal account, I'm paying $200 a month. On this one here, I'm only paying $20 or $30 a month over here. So this is plus. I'm gonna go to my I think the quality is better on the $200 a month version. I'm not 100% sure about that, but oh my God. So you know what? So let me do the same thing in the $200 a month version. All right, let's just go in here, switch to a personal account. There you go. So yeah, this is all my personal prompts. Okay, generate canvas. I'm gonna take the same exact thing and tell it to create it on this account. So I'm on the pro account now. So here I'm on the plus account. Oh shoots. New chat. Retry. Let's see. Here I'm on the pro account. Oh, it switched. Okay. I can't be on both at the same time. So I'm doing it both on pro because I switched off. So now. But that's an interesting thing to kind of create the same cartoon with two different windows open at the same time and see what we get with the same prompt. Oh my God, I've never done that before. That is an epic thing to do. That is an epic thing to do. Yes. Okay. Yeah, but I just realized that when I switch, I need to log in from a different browser to be able to switch. Oh, look at that, completely different. Oh man. I wonder how many instances of ChatGPT I can have running at the same time, generating images for me at the same time. Not Chase, what am I doing? ChatGPT. Okay, let's see how many images we can create. Let's see if we can create 5 separate instances of ChatGPT generating images for me. Generate image, generate image, generate image. All right, let's just see. Wow. Okay, so that's 1. Okay, this is number oh, here it didn't do the speech bubbles. Panel 1, black and dress here, visible tattoos, normal day in high school. The same character disturbed about something. This can't be happening. The character aggravated while reacting to the situation. How do you handle this? Final character, simple cartoon, monochromatic, clear emotional progression. Character should make consistent appearance. Okay. Oh, okay, so it has the text under it. Wow, this one has speech bubbles and this one doesn't. Same prompt. All right, let's choose one manually. Let me save this to library, but let me choose one manually here. All right, so let's do a male. Let's do a middle-aged. Let's do brown hair. Is brown an option? Brown is not an option. How could brown not be an option? Brunette. Okay, brunette. Okay, good. Professional. We'll do formal. No visible tattoos. We're going to do beard and mustache. Location, office. Present day. Okay, emotional journey. So the journey is success. And then learning a new skill. 4 panels is fine. We're going to do detailed comic. We're going to do... It looks like someone's calling me. Hello?
Hey, is this Joe?
This is Joe. Who's calling?
Hi, this is Alex Alvarez. We were DMing a little bit on LinkedIn.
Oh, hi, Alex.
That rings a bell. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
How's the weekend been? Up to anything fun?
Yeah, I'm actually on LinkedIn Live right now.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
what are you live streaming?
So I am doing I'm vibe coding a do you know what vibe coding is?
I do not know about coding it.
Oh my god. Vibe coding is the ability to create things out of artificial intelligence, like software. You know what I mean? Like let's say for example, have you used the new ChatGPT feature
Yes, I have.
with the image creations?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I want to create a male, middle-aged, brunette, formal, with a beard and a mustache. The setting should be office workplace. The time period should be present day. The theme should be, the emotional journey should be getting to success, learning a new skill. I want it to have 4 panels. I want it to be a detailed comic with vibrant colors. And then I want it to have speech bubbles. Actually, I'm going to have thought bubbles. And then I want it to be detail in the background. And then emotional intensity, I want it to be exaggerated. And then I'm going to call this learning a new skill. Learning a LinkedIn skill. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit generate prompt now, and my prompt generator just generated this prompt. So it says create a 4-panel cartoon sequence showing a panel 1, a middle-aged man with brown hair and a formal wearing learning a new skill. The same character focused on their first attempt. I should have started this years ago. The character now improving while practicing through difficulties. Finally, the character accomplishes demonstrated, and then style, and it shows the whole style. So now I'm going to hit save to library, and it's going to save it locally to my library. Now I'm going to press copy to clipboard, and I'm going to copy the prompt to a clipboard, and then I'm going to paste it into ChatGPT just to kind of see what it can do for me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then I can paste it into ChatGPT 5 times, changing it just a little bit. So to see the difference between, so what I'm testing now is, so I created the prompt generator already. The prompt generator is done. And now what I'm doing is I'm going to see if ChatGPT create 5 versions of the same image at the same time using 5 tabs open.
I see you on live.
Yeah, I'm live. So a middle-aged man with brown hair and formal wear with a beard and a modern office learning a new skill to use LinkedIn. You see? To use LinkedIn. And by the way, like almost nobody watches my live, so it's totally fine. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm just here for the replay mainly. The main character focuses their first attempt. I should have started LinkedIn years ago.
Yep.
You see that?
I'm realizing that as well.
The character's not improving well. Maybe he does not use talent for this. Finally, the character accomplishes. Finally, the character accomplished as a demonstrated new skill confidently. I'm going to say using Evie AI. Using Evie AI as their AI assistant to help write the post. Detailed comic, rich, vibrant colors, Okay, so now I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to hit submit. So I just submitted this to ChatGPT. I hit submit. Let me choose the model. The model is going to be 4.0. I hit submit, and it's not submitting. I don't know why it's not submitting, but I guess I'm going to close this. A network error occurred. Huh. All right, let's try it here. Paste. Go. All right, let's just see if it does it. Okay, it's starting to do it here. So I'm going to open up another tab, hit paste again, and then another tab and hit paste again. Okay, so let's just see if we can do 3 at the same time, because the first one's having a heart attack here. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I'm building the same image 3 times because I want to test it out to see if, like, what it gives me each time. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But this is the generator. This is the cartoon story prompt generator. So I just showed on this live how I built this prompt generator that has the ability for you to either choose all these things and then save your prompts to the library, and then you can export the prompts as a CSV file. So if you like what it does, you can save it, or you can edit it, delete it, whatever.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm going to press edit, and I'm going to go in Control-A, Control-V, and hit save. And now I have the one that talks about LinkedIn in here. You see, because the other one was a little more generic. So I'm going to also save to library the one that's a little more generic. So I have the one that's generic and the one that's more customized. But this is what I love to do. This is what I love to do.
This is what you love to do. Do you make LinkedIn assistants? Like, tell me a little bit more about Evie AI.
Yes, I'll show you. So Evie AI is a tool that allows me to be able to, let's say, for example, you see this guy, Darren Mass. I want to leave a comment on his post. So check this out. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to like it. And then Evie AI opens up like on the side of LinkedIn here, like as an assistant. and I have three options. I could either write content, I could either save his profile and kind of mess with it and do AI research on it. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Or I could use templates. I have tons and tons of templates for different things that I can do. So I'm going to do the first one over here, which is the AI writer. I'm going to select my goal, which is to provide value, my tone, which is to be conversational, and then my persona is to just leave a comment. That'll be my persona. It's like the LinkedIn commenter persona, which has custom stuff in it. Now I click in here where it says add a comment, and then I hit generate, and what this does is it'll simply just write a comment for me. And when I press insert, I could just leave the comment. So instead of me like wondering, okay, what should I write? I already have a comment generated instantly, just like that. So that's a very extremely powerful way for someone in sales to be able to start using LinkedIn consistently.
I love it.
Yeah, hang on one
Are
second.
you selling this?
I am.
Are
I
you
am.
selling
It's a
this?
few $100s a year for unlimited usage of it. And so, like, we have 20,000 people in 37 countries around the world using it right now.
That's amazing. And how are you getting users? Are you just promoting a ton on LinkedIn and doing outreach?
Yeah. Hang on one second. My daughter's asking for my attention. 1 second. What's up, sweetie? The wheel went over your foot? I'm sorry. Good morning. Good morning, my love. The way that I'm promoting it is I do webinars on a regular basis. So if you go to eviai.com/webinar, people come to the webinar and then they learn how to use LinkedIn. I do these LinkedIn lives on a regular basis. I post on LinkedIn regularly. So I'm using LinkedIn as a powerful way. But I go to events. I get a lot of referrals. You want papers? What type of papers do you want, my love? There's colorful papers on there. Go there, take that chair, pull it up, and go look. You'll find it. You'll find it, sweetie. Yeah. So the way that I'm promoting it is through my network. I've built a vibrant network of, if you take a look at my profile, I don't know if you got a chance to look at it, Alex, but I have quite a few followers on LinkedIn right now. Do you see the followers that I have here?
Love that for you.
Can you see that?
Yeah, and so far it's been effective for inbound.
Oh, absolutely. And my goal is to like build relationships with people. So somebody hits me up, I'll click on the profile, and then I'll take a look at what they're doing. And often what they'll do is they'll give me I'll just say, what's your cell? You see?
Which is how I got your cell.
Exactly, and how we got on the phone. And so I have these conversations, I learn about people, and it's constant. Like, it just keeps coming in. There's 1 billion people on LinkedIn. So learning how to use it correctly. So let's say I'm going to pull up Barbara's information, and I want to research Barbara. So how do I research? What's the best way to research Barbara? Well, what I can do is I can open up her profile here on the side with EviAI. I can click one button, and it's going to look up Barbara online. And what it's going to do is it's going to deploy an agent that tells me her target audience, the key services that she offers, conversation starters, things that we can do together. 1 second. You got to wait. Stop it, Rosie. She wants me to sit down. So I'm going to sit down. But that's the idea. The idea is building those relationships, getting to know people, and then taking it one day at a time. Because there's a limited amount of relationships that I can build. You know what I mean? In one day. So I'm always looking for more people to help be able to build this thing, and our affiliate program has been working out really well as well. So that's been really fabulous.
Interesting.
So we do pay commission to our clients and to people that want to promote the product. And so we have lots of affiliates that we work with. Yeah, that's the idea.
Very cool. This is very interesting.
But tell me about you. What's your offer?
Yeah. So I have a Done With You offer. And what I do is I help people get books or get calls on the calendar. It's really as simple as that. So I help people scrape their leads, write their outreach copy for them, and tweak, see how the campaigns work, and then continue to just refine until we can get them calls on the calendar.
Okay. So you're like you have like an agency, a marketing agency. Is that the idea?
I would say more of, I guess
like
you
a
could say I'm
freelancer?
appointment setting agency.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for people that don't have enough appointments, what you do is you book appointments for them.
I don't book the appointments. I help them write their offers and write those outreach messages. I scrape the leads for them. I show them how to get an insane amount of leads for as little cost as possible. And then they're the ones that send out the messages, book those appointments, and then they report back to me. Here's what worked, here's what didn't work, and we continue to refine their strategy until they are certain that whatever message they're sending is going to turn into a booked call.
Okay. And what if the person already has enough people that are reaching out to them and they have enough booked calls? Then those are not your ideal clients?
Those are not my ideal clients. Nope.
So you're only looking for people that don't have enough book calls.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. And do you ever do it yourself for somebody? Let's say, for example, I said, you know what I would love to do is fill up your calendar with people that want to sell my product and for you to sell it for a commission. Is that something that you would ever consider?
I've done that before. It's not something that I would probably want to do. Not something that I would probably want to do in the foreseeable future, but I do think it's very interesting.
Because if you know how to get somebody 19,000 leads for free, and you can offer, and you want to speak to them about your services, and maybe they already have enough leads, but they're not doing things properly online. They're not properly using LinkedIn. They're not properly converting those leads. They're not properly nurturing those leads or engaging with those leads. Maybe there's an opportunity to be able to tell them about my assistant. I'm thinking of a potential partnership where you're talking to people anyway, right? You're having conversations with them on a regular basis anyway, and maybe they're not ideal for what you're offering. Maybe you can earn a commission by just saying, "Hey, check out this assistant." Maybe they can't afford to pay you what you like. You charge a few $1,000 a month, right?
Yeah, you guessed correct.
Right. So if you charge a few $1,000 a month, I just charge less than a cup of coffee to use this assistant unlimited. So if say you are speaking to somebody and they're like, "Oh, well, we don't have the money," then you could say, "Well, why don't you sign up to this other?" While you have them on the phone anyway, right? You bother to get them on the phone. You might as well put some money in your pocket. That's one option. The other possibility for you to generate additional income without much time is, let's say you come across somebody that has 10 sales reps or 20. I just signed up a company that has 50 sales reps. But you might come across somebody that has many sales reps and they're like, "Listen, I need an AI. I need technology to help me with this." Or there's an opportunity or they hire you, and then on top of that, you want them all to have like this assistant that can do research for them, that can organize their contacts properly, that could look at them on other platforms. Do you use Facebook at all or Instagram?
I'm on Instagram.
So, like connecting with people and building relationships with them, finding them on other platforms becomes a lot easier if you're using technology to help you find the person. You know what I mean?
Totally. This sounds super interesting. Why don't you send me an email if you have like a one pager or an overview of all the info? I do have to jump.
Oh, you have to go?
Yeah, gotta go. But I am curious to read more about it. If you just want to send a link over DM or send an email, that'd be great.
Happily. Did you look at my profile? Did you see that I have a one sheet right on my profile, like on my featured products?
Cool. I'll go take a look.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
we'll talk soon.
Joe. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye. What's up, sweetie? Where's your cardboard box car? What does that mean? Look, you're live over there. Look, you see? You're on the internet. Everyone can see you. Say hello to all the people. They all can see you whining. Look. Yeah, you're on that camera. You don't see the camera of you jumping on? Everyone can see you. Everyone can hear you and see you. So say hello to everybody. Yeah, the entire internet can see you. You want to see you on YouTube? Watch. I'm going to go to YouTube, and we're going to see you on YouTube now. Watch this. Look, you're right over here. This is you jumping up and down on YouTube. You're also on Facebook. Here, look, I'll show you. Look, I'm going to go to Facebook.
No, go to YouTube. Go to
No, you're also on Facebook. Watch. You're on Facebook. I'll show you where on Facebook you are. Now wave, and you're going to see you're on. Wave. Just wave, and you'll see if it's you or not. Wave. Let's just see if it works. Hang on. You shaking your head no? Wait, it's delayed. I think it's delayed. You waved. It's like you waved just now, but then it came before. Like, okay, now put donkey ears on my head. Put donkey. You know what donkey ears? Is that donkey ears? Hang on. Oh my God. Let's just see what's going on over here. Oh my God. Oh, so I was in the middle of doing this. Okay, I need to learn LinkedIn. I should have started LinkedIn. I should have started LinkedIn ago. Maybe I don't have the talent for this. All that practice was worth it. Heavy AI. Okay, let me download this. It's a comic. Yeah, I made some comics. We can make comics together. Time to learn LinkedIn. I should have learned this years ago. Maybe I don't have the talent for this. I should have started LinkedIn years ago. I don't have the talent for this. Oh, that was worth it. Heavy AI. Okay, let's just see that. And then let's see this one. Time to learn something new. I should have started LinkedIn years ago. Maybe I don't have the talent for this. All that practice was worth it. Oh my God, amazing. So I did this 3 times, and I got 3 different results. Oh, this time he has no beard. Then he got a beard. The first time he had no beard. Then he got a beard. Then he got frustrated. And then he didn't. But with this prompt generator, it makes things so much faster. It's crazy. Look how insane this is. What? I show you on YouTube. You want to see on YouTube? You want to see yourself on YouTube? Okay, let's go. Well, he's not looking now. He's in school now. Yeah, if he looks, he'll see you on YouTube. You can look at yourself later. But you were whining like crazy before. You see? Can you see yourself?
Yeah, no, but not the noise.
The noise? What noise? Okay. Do you want me to go play with you now? Or do you want me to keep doing this?
I want you to play with me.
Okay, I'm going to go play with you. All right, so say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Guys, if you want the prompt generator, hit me up. Let me know that you want the prompt generator. And I appreciate you guys very much. I'm going to go play with my daughter now because she woke up. And this is crazy. This is insane. Anyway, thanks. I'll talk to you guys soon. Boom.